everyone, a warm good morning to all of us. Our company is Success Private Limited. Success Private Limited is mm, human resource consultancy that the flexible team of profession and the expertise. We are, the reason behind we are the best in the team leader is we never compromise to when it come to our customer and we provide only best. Our mission our mission is to assist individually and to recognize the organization of a right skill and to deliver and to and the organization to achieve the distinction of the company. Also we have our company is committed to deliver best service to both client, job seekers and job provider at in various profession. A lot of flexible candidates from entry level to a first level manager along with a mid level manager. Now vision. Our vision. We work with top HR consultancy in the market who have complete knowledge and better relationship with them. We match the right HR consultancy in the right HR consultancy and we right HR consultancy and we give and we have the better qualified for the perfect company. We also give various options to the employee and strategic for a recruitment process and staffing procedure like contract, direct hiring and the consulting condition of candidate as well. We find the right candidate for each of them. We also identify their strength, weakness, development area, mentor and work on as well. Our team member. We proudly present our team member, me Niru Chaudhary as a marketing manager, Shivani Pandey, the founder director, Biman Sakya as a team leader, Prash Pradhan as a planner, and the Susan Sapkota as a finance manager. Our past experience. We have performed a lot of operation, but our major achievement is Hotel Manang, Hyatt Regency, and the Kathmandu Cement. Hotel Manang. In 2012, there was a serious problem in Hotel Manang. That was a dispute between employment union and the management. We work as a liaison and set some conducted. We work as a liaison and set some conducted at the point we arrive that both parties are ready to work together by accepting some set of standard and higher agency. It was a very tough operation. We have to do a recruitment, selection and placement of 120 candidates, and though we succeed by doing recruitment process, selection and placement of 120 candidates in 15 days, and at last Kathmandu Cement, it was a very tough task. We have the number of employees in Kathmandu Cement is 500, and we have to most of the employees are on skill. So we have to introduce them with a new technology, and though we succeed in this by conducting a lot of seminars, meeting and mentoring them, though it was very difficult task to change the mind of work of people and the work of culture, but we did that. Now, thank you. Now I would like to call Shivani Pandey.
Cafe Espresso was founded in late 1980s with 5 branches around London. It was one of the fastest growing company, but now it is lagging behind in competition. According to our analysis, we have found out the major issues of Cafe Espresso, and they are minimum wage and job security, high numbers of staff turnover. High number of staff turnover is leading towards poor performance. Is leading towards poor performance. is leading to our poor performance and additionally diminishing the staff confidence. Poor performance management. The performance of staffs are looked on the basis of on the annual basis. And the lack of there is no proper feedbacks, no criticisms and no criticisms and no rewards to the lower level staffs. And the third one is informal recruitment and selection. The applicants are chosen on the basis of their past experience, and the casual meetings are encountered and the capable and skilled staffs are not attracted by the casual meetings and informal interviews. And the fourth one is lack of training. Unable to provide training and development faculty. Facility, unable to provide training and development facilities. There is a problem in the operation business. Now I would like to
Thank you, Shivani. As we all know, Cafe Espresso provides both product and the services. It is very important to provide good quality of coffee to the customer, and for the majority of the customer, it is also very important to know whether the good quality of coffee is coming with a smile or not. Here, we propose to adapt soft HRM practices so that the Cafe Espresso could value their employee as well as the customer. Performance management is comprised of many activities that, when managed holistically, could lead to the proper management of the people. Here, we propose to make and communicate smart objectives to all the organization so that each of the employee could have the direction about what to do. Further on, there should be a proper and continuous communication between the supervisor and the subordinate so that each of the employee could know what to do, what not to do. We also suggested to adopt a mechanism such as 360-degree feedback, through which the employee could get the feedback from the various parties such as customer, peers and the superiors. We also propose to implement some sessions of performance appraisal annually so that it could be a pathway for the reward and benefit system. Further on, motivating the employee to work much more harder. Along with the performance appraisal system, we are also planning to implement some personal development review system through which we could know about the progress of the employee and further on can know about the skill gap, through which we can further plan our training and development session. Slides in, please. Now, moving toward the motivation. Theory propounded by the Maslow explained that in order to motivate the people, it becomes necessary to fulfill their basics as well as the security need. Every employee working in an organization has some expectation regarding the payment as well as the relationship with the superior. This all, above all, comes under the hygiene factor propounded by the Heinsberg. Therefore, it becomes important to reconsider the payment system as well as the job security for the Cafe Espresso. Further on, to motivate the employee, we have come along with the monetary as well as the non-monetary rewards. Under the monetary rewards, we have planned to provide certain percentage of sale upon reaching the sale target. But this time, this would not be only for the supervisor, but this would be for the whole team, so that the whole team could work collectively in order to achieve the organizational goal. Now, moving towards the non-monetary rewards, we have included participation in decision making, job recognition, discount coupon for the family members, employee of the month scheme, and etc. Now, I would like to call Bimin Sakya to continue our plans. Thank you.
So, a well-managed HRM is the core strength of the company. Under the HRM process, one of the major part of the HRM is recruitment and selection. So, as a process of recruitment, we have different means of advertisement for the recruitment vacancies through posters, wall posters, through newspapers, so that we could reach the local community for the local people, so that we have a local influence local cultural influence in our company. Also, we have added, separate from the traditional ways, we have added online services so that people globally can reach the company and know about the company. And for that, we have planned to post these advertisements in selective areas such as colleges, universities, and job centers, so that we're able to accumulate more of the economically active people, young minds, and young employees who are deliberately looking for jobs and are willing to give high commitment. And after the recruitment process, we are looking for formal interviews with competency-based CVs, so that we're able to look through their qualifications, their talents, and their past experiences, to have a general idea of how much knowledgeable and literate they are in terms of language and their background, because they will be representing our company to the customers. Next. So about the internal process, the training process, yet we're aiming to improve our HRM. So we're looking at improving our customer service to be able to present the service in the most favorable manner to the consumer, to be flexible and versatile with their language and their performance. We're focusing on performing a positive attitude, the uniformity in their performance, and consistency in their standard, which is all going to require an on-job training of about 3 days mandatory session, 2 classes per day. So there we will be training the potential employees or the selected employees with motivational speech about mannerism, about consumer behavior, and the application of teachings in the practical job. Also, we'll be teaching them about performance management, performance appraisal, and personal development to develop their somewhat of their interpersonal skills and to prepare them to stay in the front line of the company. Also, as part of the present day requirement, the CSR activity, where we focus on, we are obliged to volunteer for any reachable activity in terms of recycling, restoring, or reusing. So we plan to have activities such as recycling. We plan to have recycling products such as paper cups, or we use ice cream sticks to instead of spoons in our coffee store, so that it influences the society as a corporate social responsibility. We're customer oriented. We're working to be customer oriented and to increase the customer value and to decrease the staff turnover. Next, I would like to call Susan.
With the research we have done, we come across the problems behind the causes behind the failure of the organization in the recent years. So we have made the plan to overcome it. As a finance manager, I have made the estimation about the plan and the time. So at first, we had a meeting with the CEO of the Cafe Expresso, which cost around the £500, and then we review the existing strategy which cost around again £500, and then we plan and develop the developed our framework, how to implement the strategies. Then we conducted training and seminar programs about the performance of appraisal systems, like on-job training programs, and then the meeting for implementation for the problems, to overcome those problems. So here is a Gantt chart. We review the existing strategy of the cafe espresso, and then 4th and 5th December we made the planning and development strategies, and then we conducted a training and seminar program. And at last we had a meeting for implementation of those problems.